This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, welcome to GMT Saturday as always, and today we got a real beauty here as this month in March we have gotten our game in from GMT, and it is Rebel Fury from the great Mark Herman. Now, this is going to cover 3 different battles, and this is the first volume of the Civil War Heritage series. So we're going to go down, we're going to take a look at a few things, I'm going to talk a little bit about everything. I'm not going to show you everything, I'm not going to explain all the rules and everything like that, but I'm sure not going to make it a boring unboxing. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about some of the things I really like about this and why you need to go out and get this. So let's go down to the table and check it out. So we're going to take a quick look at this, what you get inside, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what is going on here and how things work a little bit. You're going to get your rules of play, which are not horrifically long. I think we actually only go up to page 20, and a lot of it has walkthroughs of how to do things such as artillery. Again, right here, a example of extended movement and how that works out. So you have a lot of things that clarify some of the rules, and it's very clean and very well done. Your chits, of course, are really the star of the show here because there's something different. Okay, certain units are going to attribute battle stars, and you're going to rate your battle stars become very important because you're going to count these up for initiative as well as attacks. Whoever has the most battle stars will receive a certain number, and then you have a smaller chit for detachments, which is really kind of neat, and you're going to add those later. They do not move, only units move, and units do. The only thing that really counts on here is number 1, the battle stars, of course, and then this number right here, which is your movement value, and that's how that's going to work out. Again, a couple, in GMT fashion, of course, beautiful player aids. You're going to have your remaining move and attacks that you're going to have, that you're going to be charting, and then, of course, with the 3 separate battles, your turn counters and how you're going to play each turn as they are timed, as you can see. All right, you're going to have your unit off-map display. Baggies, of course, because I'm breaking down all the chits as we speak, and you get 2 of those player aids, and in here is a very unique dice because this is going to determine whether you're on attack or defenders, if they are the attacker is blown or the attacker retreats. With the guy retreating, of course, is the retreat side, and the attacker blown up is that particular die for battles. You're going to have a playbook, which is going to give you a whole bunch of different different scenarios that you are going to play through, and through the battles, and giving you victory conditions and, of course, strategic victories for yourself. And then, of course, you are going to have 3 absolutely gorgeous maps. And for paper maps, they're just a very good quality. I can't fit them all in here, but as you can see, just very well done. And of course, with your leaders and your divisions, and of course your detachments that would go in here. Movement values are going to be based on of course terrain and such. Of course, the maps are just way too big to show you all 3 of them, but each one, of course, this is Fredericksburg's and Chancellorsville, and this is a Chattanooga map. So you're going to get 3 maps in there, and you're going to go through, and you are going to, of course, have a sequence of play. The initiative is really neat because you're going to be adding up your battle stars with your leadership and such, and whoever has the higher value, they are going to go first. Okay, and if you can continue that and maintain that, you will always go first. In a tie, you're going to roll 2 dice, and then whoever has the higher value, of course I rolled 2 threes. Oh, there we go, a 7. Whoever had the highest value will be player 1. You'll have your initiative. You'll have a headquarters check, where you're going to be checking on your headquarters. You'll have off-map movement. And then there's the attack phase, which is really, really it's something very, 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 very different. The attack phase, you're going to, of course, add up your battle stars and things like that, which really make it very interesting. But you're also going to, each side is going to secretly determine artillery support, and then simultaneously reveal it. Then each side will determine their battle rating by adding up their battle rating, and that's the stars and stuff like that that I had talked about. Each side determines their tactical positioning, okay, using their battle rating. That is going to affect and where you're going to be able to determine what happens on this chart, because the battle rating is determined by tactical position determination, and then you're going to roll on your side your chart here, and you'll have things like significant advantage, advantage, disadvantage, and significant disadvantage, and those things are going to determine on how your attack results work on this table right here. Very, very, very unique system. Then you'll have your end phase, and then you can continue to attack each other until one person passes, and as long as there are people in your zone of control, you can keep on attacking unless you find a disadvantage. And it's a really unique system, and I really suggest that you check it out and take a look at it. Like I said, I wasn't going to explain everything here or come close to even explain how this works, but this actually does not have a massive rating on it as complexity. It's 3, and the book is a very easy read, solitary around 5, but this is basically made for 2 players, and you can really have a great time with this, and get a game in a night, and really enjoy yourself, especially if you enjoy the American Civil War particularly. This is another just genius game from our good friend Mark Herman. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts, and then we'll get on out of here. Mark Herman, who always has been one of the geniuses in board gaming, especially particularly war games. Another fantastic entry by him. I mean, this guy, where does he get some of this stuff is beyond me. If you ever played Pacific War, you just wonder, how brilliant this mind is, and yet it just continues on. This here is again something just so different and so unique. I love the smaller detachment chits, how clean the chits are for each divisional unit and detachment. Very clean rule book as always. It's GMT, and how things go about, and taking these 3 different battles and being able to do everything that you can with it. And of course, in typical fashion, a fantastic player aid sheet to really get you through things. The uniqueness of the attack phase, how it really doesn't, it's on tactical position of advantage. Whoever has that and having the number to solidify that. I mean, just really an interesting system by one of the greatest minds out there today, without a doubt. So I really like this. I really highly suggest it. If you're somebody that doesn't like paper maps, most of his games have paper maps, and they're beautiful. I mean, I thought this map was beautiful, and I never mind playing on a good solid paper mat. Not everything has to be matted, folks. This is just a throwback to the early '80s and for me, and it just brings back a lot, and I highly suggest this. Rebel Fury, Mark Herman from the great GMT. Go check it out. And until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.